Hello, my name's Kathy and I'm from the Early Years Alliance, and today we are looking at making puppets. So when children play with puppets, it encourages them to talk and explore new language, and puppets support a child's creativity and imagination. A puppet can be anything you want it to be and can do anything you want it to. And puppets help to bring stories to life, encourage and motivate children to enjoy looking at books and stories. Puppets provide a visual prop to support language. They can help develop children's storytelling skills and the ability to sequence, and puppets support children's ability to recount and record information. And preschool children are working to accomplish the important development milestones of learning social skills, including beginning to share and help others, listening and cooperate with others. They are also working on emotional regulation skills, accepting limits and developing problem-solving skills. And puppet play can help by entering the imaginary world, allowing children to experience the feelings of others, and helps early empathy and the use of language to express their own feelings. So making puppets allows children to explore their own ideas and creativity. And we can make puppets out of all sorts of materials that we have at home, including socks and gloves and plates and spoons. So here today are some ideas for making puppets. And of course we will, with this activity, expect adults to be supporting their children. So we'll have a variety of things today that I'm going to use. So it's good that we're giving our children lots of choices to make their own ideas. And behind me I've got some puppets to show you. And as soon as we start to use these puppets, we're thinking about the language and how this person is feeling. We become puppets almost, and it becomes a character. So we can say, hello, how are you today? And the puppet can talk to me. You're feeling a little bit shy today. Okay, well I'll tell you what, how about you sit and watch today? Okay, that's okay. So thank you. Puppet back. Puppet, watch me. And we've also got on here big lion puppet. As soon as I put my lion on, I want to make a roaring sound. Rah, rah. Going through the jungle. So you can imagine well with my lion here. And the lion meeting a little mouse. Squeak, squeak, squeak. There's a little mouse. Rah, rah, says the lion. It's all right, little mouse. I'm not going to hurt you today. Go on your way. So that's just a few little examples of how much fun it is to use puppets and how it immediately creates imagination and language and storytelling as well. So the first puppet I'm going to make is actually from a paper plate. It's really easy how we can make this. And the way that we can support it to make it into a puppet is just by putting a little stick behind it. And we've got our good old sellotape, which is why adults need to support their children with making these puppets. And we're just going to put some of this to support the puppet making. And I thought today I want to make a tiger. So I've got lots of different scraps of materials around, and I've got glue, I've got scissors, sequins, I've got some materials, so lots of different things. So I'm going to first of all put two big eyes on my puppets. And you can make your own eyes. You don't have to go out, as I said, and buy any fancy equipment. And immediately, these eyes on, I'm creating something real. And then I've got a tiger I'm going to make with this, and I want my tiger to have lots of stripes and lots and lots of blue. And then I've chosen some black and orange materials and some browns. And we're going to put some stripes on my tiger. Put a nose there. See, already it's starting to look like a tiger. Some more orange. There we go. This is really starting to look there. These are just scraps of little bits of material that I've got around, bits of ribbon, bits of cut-out material, some magazines that I've cut out. Rawr! There's my tiger puppet. It's so simple. And I thought, along with my tiger puppet, I think I'm going to make a fish out of a plate. I've got another plate and the same ideas. I've got a wiggly eye there. I glue it, lots of glue. So it's really fine motor skills being used, and they're using their imagination and problem solving. What can I do to create my fish? What materials have I got to make it look fishy? I've got some bits of material here. Again, lots of glue. They're going to love the process of making the packets, all the things involved, gluing and sticking and looking at that eye. I'm going to put some lovely shiny paper here, make it look like a fish. And children will interpret fish in all sorts of ways. So to us, it might not look a lot like a fish, but to a child, that's what they created. That might mean that the fish needs lots of nice sequins around my fish to go. A bit sparkly, some sequins, sorts of things on there. That's how my fish is looking. And I'm going to give my fish a little tail here. So the child's interpretation, it looks like a little bit different to how we see the world. And there is a fish puppet. Again, I can support it with a stick that I collected from the garden. Not spending lots and lots buying all sorts of equipment, things we've got around the home in my garden. Here's my fish I have made. So I can make a little story as well. My tiger and my fish. Here's my tiger going down to the river. And pop out pops a fish swimming about in the water. There goes the tiger. Oh, don't eat me up, says the fish. Don't worry, says the tiger. I'm only thirsty. Swim away. Fish swims away. It's so easy just to start making up your own little stories with your puppets. And another great way that you can make a puppet is with a wooden spoon. It's already got a handle for your child to hold, and you can decorate it. So you can make a face on the spoon here, and we can dress it. So here we go. So I'm going to draw some pens a face on here. As soon as we start seeing an eye, it starts to take on human or animal form. There's my eyes already. These. And I'm going to have a big smile today. Very happy. Happy smile. Talking about feelings and emotions there. And I think those as well actually on it. Yeah. And now I think I'm going to put feathers, a hat, a headdress. Okay, put lots of glue on. Stick in. Beautiful headdress. Now I think my puppet is going to be girl puppet, and I'm going to put a fancy dress on my girl puppet. So I've got some tissue paper, scrunch it up and make it into a lovely dress. My puppet there, and I tie it with pipe cleaner. I've got around, so these are really handy when you're making puppets because they can be the arms of your puppet. Tie that up there, and we should be able to see some arms and a dress that my puppet is wearing. I think she looks very elegant dress. There's all sorts of things to dress it. I can put some hair, some wool, make on there. So that's another example of my puppet. And then, well, what's really good is if you've got some socks. So with this one, what I'm going to do is I'm going to put a plastic cup inside the cup, just give it a little bit of support there. Some stripy one, caterpillar. See, and move it about with the sock right down. Yeah, it's really like a snake, caterpillar. And as soon as I put some eyes on this, it's going to look like something different. So I've made some eyes there, just out of some little bits of paper, and I'm going to stick them on there. So, there. Nice. And I've got some different topping balls that I can stick on there as well. For ears, sticking those on there. I've got some glue, sock. You might just have to let it dry before you start using it as your puppet. Got some glue on, some bobbles on there, and another big bobble on there. Use these bobbles as like a little sorting game. It's like as we can see, it's really coming to life, and that's really simple to make, easy to do. And as I said, we can use all kinds of things to make our puppets. So, for example, here I've got an empty egg box. How can this be a puppet? Well, the great thing is I can put my fingers there behind and move it back. And then if I just put some bobbly eyes again inside my egg box, you can already see the character taking shape there. The monster puppet. And then I'm going to use my glue again and give this one some hair here. Stick it on. I've got some other pieces of material. Stick that on there. There we have another puppet. You can have all sorts of things with this. I can get on my sock. I've got my puppet here. And they can say hello and they can be friends. Would you like to play with me today? Yes, please. What game shall we play? Shall we play with our new ball? Oh, yes, that's a good idea. That's very good sharing, isn't it, that we're doing today? Well done, you two, for sharing. So we can really model all sorts of social skills with our children when we are playing and making our stories with kids. And then the final one is I've actually cut out like a template like this. So again, we can either put it on a spoon, pot, or I've got another stick there. Use, cut out, and we can draw a face on, bring it to life by drawing that face. There's all sorts of skills again going on. There's fine motor skills for children, using their imagination and their understanding of the world around them. Face. I've got some hair on this one. I've got some wool here. Attach lots of glue. Some glue again. Some hair. My hair on it. And I think I'm going to make for my puppet to wear. So where are you going today, puppet? You're going to a party. Find something nice for you to wear at that party. I've got just the things. So I've got a little case there, a paper case. I could have made it into a hat, but I'm going to make it into a little dress for my puppet. Blue, some sticking. We have to decide where we're going to put this. I'm going to say, okay, this is part of my puppet's dress. I'm going to put it there at the bottom. Here's the hair back. Yeah. And I think you need a pretty little top as well to go on there. I'll tell you what, I think what I'm going to do is put some sequins on. Your children make their own choices and their own ideas about it. Some lovely sequins. It's looking very pretty and ready to go to that party. Sticky. There she is, ready to go. Oh, looks like you are both going to a party today. You both look so nice, don't you? All dressed up and ready to go. I hope you have a lovely time. So I really hope that has given you some ideas about how you can make your own puppets at home and how much fun you will have playing with them with your children. So thank you for watching today, and for more information please go to www.familycorner.org.uk.